This is actually not going to be a fake ID video, so I won't make a fake ID video. I will never make a fake ID video.
This is real. Now it's reality.
I actually don't know fake ID. I've never learned it. It's kind of like the wobble. Like there's no, I kind of, like there's a part of me that feels like there's nothing that makes you feel like special about knowing that dance. So this is actually happening. This is a thing that is happening. Hello everybody, welcome to Blind Dance Monday, and my name is Elliot, and this is Fake ID. So, during my demo through, I'm definitely going to use, I don't know, just me doing it, because every time I go to clubs, I don't trust people around me to know it. And it's not to say that people don't know it, but a lot of people don't know it. This is a dance that I never said that I told myself that I was never gonna learn, because if I ever learned it, I would just have to learn everything. But now that I have basically learned everything, eventually, I guess this was eventually going to happen, and so it's happening now. The reason for why I learned it was because I was at Cowboy Country on a Wednesday, and Cindy was teaching fake ID, and I was trying not to learn it, and it was just kind of like, I could just hear her repeating everything in the back of my head, and I was like, all right, fine, I'll just learn this. And it's been doing wonders for me ever since, because I got to learn specifics on it, and there are a lot of specifics, and if you know all of these specifics, you will look, like 10,000 times better than 90% of the people that do this dance, because they're just kind of copying their friends, because it's the fake ID song, it's the Footloose song. If you want to listen to my rant on why I never wanted to teach this, or why I never wanted to learn this, you can check out this video, link in the description. But anyway, so the way that I'm doing this, the way that I'm doing my tutorial, is the way that I do this at clubs wherever I go. I go to Cowboy Country, the Ranch, and in Cahoots, and we all do it this way with these restarts. There are multiple different venues that have different ways of doing it, and we are all like, our way is right, no, our way is right, and there's I think 4 different versions of this. If you want to learn the other ones, I think my friend Cindy did a tutorial for other restarts and tags. You can go check out her video as well. But there are different variations where there are different tags and different restarts. But for the most part, Cowboy Country, the Ranch, and in Cahoots, that's a good number of people. And even if we go to other clubs, we'll just do it on the side like this, and it's fine. So I'm going to preface this video with saying that this dance is insane. There are a lot of moves in here that aren't normal standard line dance terminology moves that you're used to. So I'm just going to explain this as best as I can. So the first 8 counts, it's kind of crazy. It's probably the most difficult in the entire dance, and it's very specific. So here we go. You're going to step out with your right in a diagonal. So it goes step. You're going to do a behind and heel. So starting with your left, it goes behind, stepping out on it, and with your right, and then you're going to heel. You're going to do another and heel. So you're going to step down on your left, heel with your right. You're going to now do a behind and cross, or step down, behind and cross. So you step down on your right, behind your left, behind your right. You're going to do an and cross. So your left should now be in front, and then you're going to hitch with your right and make a quarter turn to your left. So this goes hitch. So again, because this is crazy, it goes step, behind and heel, step, behind and cross, hitch. So you're going to do a triple step going forward, obviously with your right leg. So it goes right, left, right. You're going to step forward and do a half turn. You're going to do a quarter turn. So you're going to step forward with your left, quarter turn to your right, and now you're going to do 3 stomps with your right. This goes stomp, 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 and then you're going to quarter turn to your right for 8. So I'll just do this really quickly. You start with your right leg. So it goes triple forward, step forward, quarter, and this is stomp, 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 turn. So you're going to be doing toe splits here. Your heels are going to stay together, and your toes are actually coming out in a V. So it comes out, comes back in, and then comes back out. You're now going to do 3 hops, half turning you around. So it goes, so however you want to do hops. But you're just doing a half turn in 3 hops. So it goes hop, hop, hop. This part is kind of crazy. What you're doing is toe, heel, hitch. So with your right, you're also doing half turns as you do these. So it goes toe, heel, and then as you hitch with your right, you're half turning around. You do another one as you half turn around again. So you step down, you do a toe, heel, and then you hitch again. You're now going to step down on your left, half turn around, and do a triple step going forward. This is left, right, left. And then you're going to do 2 hip rolls that half turn you around. So you're going to step forward with your right, hip roll, and then hip roll, so that you should now be facing that way. You're now going to walk back 3 times. Starting with your left, it goes back, back, back. So your left should be in front of your right. You're going to touch, and then you're going to quarter turn, stepping out with your right. So you're quarter turning to your left, stepping out with your right as your left leg drags in, and then you do a clap, clap, clap. 2 dips. So starting from your left side, it goes dip, and then you end on your right. You do it again, dip, and to your left, and then you do 2 cross and heels, starting with your left. So it goes and cross and heel, and then you do 1 with your right, and cross and heel. Now, normally a dance would then start this way, and you would, that's the end of the dance. Normally a dance would start this way, because that just makes sense, and in some places it actually does, where you would just step out behind and heel and heel. But for the way that we do it at Cowboy Country, the Ranch, and in Cahoots, you're actually stepping out and quarter turning to your left. So when you restart this dance, your right leg, should be in a heel, and you're actually going to quarter turn to your left, and then step out with your right, behind and heel and heel. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. This is 1 and 2. Turn 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. This is 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Half turn 1, 2, 3 and 4. Hip roll 5, 6, 7, 8. Back steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hitch 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So there are going to be 3 restarts in this dance. Lucky you. And the way they happen, the first one happens right at the end of the very first wall that you do. So there are 3 restarts in this dance, and they all happen in different places. Lucky you. Congratulations on learning this dance. When you learn this dance, message me, tell me at one of the bars that I'm going to, and let me know that this actually helped you. Because this dance is scary to teach. There are 3 restarts in this dance, and they all happen in different places. So the first one happens at the very end of the first wall. So you do the entire dance. You get to this point where you're, I guess if you were doing it forward, if you started the dance forward, and then you would get to this point where you're now facing the back. You do your dips, and then you do your cross and heel, and then you do your cross and heel. You now have 4 counts to basically face, to turn around and face front again. So what you'll see most people do is a full turn using like stomps. So it'll be like a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then they'll go back to the very beginning of the dance with your step out and into your heels. However you want to do it, I don't think there's necessarily a correct way of this. It's just kind of like you have 4 counts to face forward. But like I feel like a lot of people do the spinning thing. So your second restart happens when you do your hip rolls. So you'll get to out, behind, and heel, out, behind, and cross hitch, triple, over, stomp, 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 over, out, in, out, jump, jump, jump. This is toe, heel, up, turn, triple, hip roll, hip roll. You now have 4 counts to face front again. So this is a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Third restart happens when you do your toe heel hitches. And so you'll be doing the dance, out, behind, and heel, out, behind, and cross, hitch, triple, over, stomp, 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 over, toe, out, in, out, hit. And then you'll do your toe heel hitches. Toe heel hitch, toe heel hitch. And this is where you do your 4th restart. Third, I'm just making this dance harder. This is where your 3rd restart is. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And so basically, it's whenever you'll hear it in the song, and it's the thing, and that's your cue to restart the front wall. So this is one of those dances that if you know the front wall, if you know the first wall a lot, you'll be doing that first wall, second wall, third wall. It'll actually never hit the 4th wall. You'll be doing those 3 walls all the time. You'll be doing the first wall a whole lot because it keeps restarting, and you always restart to the front. But anyway, that is Fake ID. That dance is crazy. I'm so glad this is over, and I will see you guys in the next video.